Okay, here. Okay, so guys, what do you see in front of you now?
A screen with numbers on it.
Numbers,
Sorry, letters.
letters, perimeter. Well, my writing is bad, as you know, but perimeter and area, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, perfect, right. All right, let's get started. So first of all, you would have done a bit of work the last few days on perimeter and area. Can anyone tell me what perimeter is? You were going to give me a definition of it.
No, but he's on about perimeter. That there's something on the screen, but Connor doesn't know.
Hmm?
I have it now.
Oh,
I had to slide it that way.
Yeah, you okay?
yeah.
Yeah, all right. So tell me what perimeter is, lads, just in your own words. Well, Dominic, go on, tell me what perimeter is.
Perimeter is like kind of outside of it when you like add up the stuff and it like makes up the outside.
Perfect, perfect. You hit the nail on the head there saying outside, right? So it's the length of all the sides of an object or of a 2D surface that are added up together. Okay, so it's a length. Yeah, so it's imagine if I had a square and I took it and I put all the sides of it together in one line. The length of that would be the perimeter. And perimeter is measured in lengths, so centimeters, meters, kilometers. What about the area then? What's that?
The inside of it.
Perfect. Sophia, what do you think the area of something is?
And the inside of the shape.
Okay, perfect. The amount of stuff, yeah, or the amount of space that's occupied inside a 2D surface. So it has to be flat, right? So we're not talking about 3D things like cubes or anything yet. 2D surface. Right. We said already, perimeter, you just add up all the lengths. What about the area? That's a bit different, isn't it? Because that's about all the stuff inside the shape. So how do we get the area of, let's say, a square or a rectangle? Do we add up the sides, Aoife? What do you think?
We multiply.
Perfect. Do we multiply up all the sides, all four sides?
No, only two.
Okay. And the last video that you saw, you would have been shown the reason for multiplying the two sides, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so just quickly going over it. If we knew nothing about area, right? And I said to you, we're going to measure this here, the area of that, in centimeters squared. Well, look, there's a centimeter squared. Okay, see it there? And to measure the area of this thing, I would see how many centimeter squares would fit into that box or that rectangle. So here's what I could do. I could take this box and I could see how many of them will fit in here all together. Okay, and that's just rough work. And I could count them all up, couldn't I? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So this rectangle here is 28 centimeters squared. Is there an easier way, though, than drawing all those boxes?
And multiply both sides.
Okay,
Like 4 by 7.
perfect, right. So we'll just ask, or we'll just find out why you said 4 by 7. So would I be correct? And we have Dominic, just wondering who else we have. Hannah. So Hannah, if I drew just the boxes up this side, we said four of them would fit in. So there's four. And this way, how many did we say? Okay, can you hear me, Hannah? You're on mute, so if you want to take yourself off mute, you'll be able to answer. No? Aoife again then, how many centimeters squares are down at the bottom?
7.
Okay. So can I just multiply the 4 by the 7 and we'll get 28 again?
Yeah.
Okay. And lastly then, do I need to draw the boxes?
No.
Can I just measure and say, well, this is 4 centimeters, that's 7 centimeters, multiply the two and I get 28 centimeters squared? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, right. So, lads, a little bit of work for you to do then. First question here. There it is. Will you do that for me, please? It's a
Yeah.
square, 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. Can you find the perimeter of it and can you find the area of it? Okay, off you go. Just only take 30 seconds. Sophia, Alyssa, Hannah, you're on mute. So if you want to be able to talk on this, just take yourself off mute. Hey, yeah, I think I can hear you now, Hannah, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Did you do classes like this before when you were in primary school? When the
Yeah.
lockdown
Not
happened?
really.
No?
We did one
No.
every Friday.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we would have done when we were locked down, we would have done a lot of these. So I'm quite used to it, but you mightn't be. Right, Hannah, what do you think the perimeter of that box is?
20 centimeters.
20 centimeters, good. But is it not 10? Because I see here 5 and 5. How come you're not getting 10? How is it 20?
Because you have to add up all the sides, and I know that the opposite is 5, and the other opposite is 5 as well.
Perfect. Well done. Well done. Okay. So you're not just adding up the numbers you see on the question that's given to you. You have to kind of think, well, hold on, there's other sides there that maybe they don't tell me the side of. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Can you then get the area of this as well?
25.
Okay. How's that? Because I thought we multiply up all the sides, do we?
No, you only multiply length by width.
Brilliant. 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 Okay. So again, just because you see a number there doesn't mean you multiply it. Yeah, you have to kind of step back and think. So you multiplied the height of it by the width of it, or the length of it by the width. Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. And we know from your last video that area of a square or a rectangle equals length multiplied by width. Perfect. So that's 25. Is it 25 centimeters? Can I leave it at that?
25 centimeters squared.
Perfect. Because we measure perimeter in lengths, which will be centimeters or meters or kilometers, but we measure area in centimeters squared, which is this, or meter squared, which if you could imagine is a meter by a meter. Yeah? Perfect, guys. Next one. Here we go. It's a rectangle. Same rules apply though. The area of a rectangle is length by width. The perimeter is we add up all the sides. So can we do that? Okay. Connor, have you done?
Not yet.
Okay. Let us know. Let us know when you have it done.
Yeah.
And Chloe, I think Chloe, you're in now, yeah? So if you want to unmute yourself, I'll be able to hear you. Right, Connor, how are you going now?
I'm nearly done.
All right. Okay, talk us through then the perimeter. How do we get the perimeter of the rectangle?
Length by width.
Oh, perimeter now. You're ahead of me. Your area. Perimeter,
We add up
good. Add up all the sides or just some of them?
all the sides.
Perfect. Okay. So here's a 5. So we'll add that. Yeah, 5 centimeters.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus what?
Plus 7.
Good. Can I leave it at that?
No,
Why?
because there's two. You have to do the other two sides.
Very good. And this is 7, is it?
Yeah.
And what about the top?
5.
Lovely. So we've another 5 centimeters. and another 7 centimeters. And I'm guessing you don't have a calculator on you, do you?
Nope.
Okay, so 5 and 5 is 10, and 7 and 7 is 14, and 10 and 14 is 24 centimeters. We happy with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Chloe, you can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Chloe, don't worry that you missed the first little bit of it. Um, this is going to be recorded anyway, right? So you can look back on it if you want.
Yeah.
Right, Chloe. Here we'll start with you here. Can you get the area of this rectangle for me? How do we get
Um.
the area of a rectangle or a square?
You.
Okay, so with perimeter, right, we added up all the four sides, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and Connor did that very well. For area, then, we have a formula, and it's area, A stands for area, equals length multiplied by width. So we're only
Yeah.
multiplying two numbers. Or if you want another way of saying it would be height multiplied by width, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, here's the width, 5 centimeters, and here's the height, 7 centimeters. So what do you think we're going to do with those?
Um. Multiply.
Very good. And do you want to do it for me?
Yeah. Um.
So 7 multiplied by 5.
Oh. 35.
Perfect. 35 centimeters. Can I leave it at that?
Yeah.
Are you
Oh
sure
no,
now?
sorry.
Because centimeters would be a length, and we're looking for
Yeah.
area, which is it's more 3D. So what would you think? 35 centimeters what?
Squared.
Perfect, perfect. And guys, when you're in an exam, make sure you get your centimeters and your centimeter squareds right, because you lose a mark every time you don't put in the correct I suppose the correct values. Okay. So if you leave out a squared or if you put in a squared when it shouldn't be, then you will lose a mark. Right. So the next one now is a triangle. Triangle was similar to the rectangles and the squares, wasn't it? But was there a slight difference when we were calculating the areas?
Yeah.
What was that? Sophia, what was that
Uh.
difference?
Um,
No?
mm,
No, okay, don't worry, don't worry. Okay, let's pull back a bit, right? Let's start with perimeter. How do we get the perimeter of this triangle?
you add up all the sides.
Perfect. Do you want to do that for me?
18
Lovely. 18 what?
centimeters.
Lovely. Not centimeters squared, no?
No,
Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to show you a trick, right, for the area of a triangle. All triangles are just rectangles cut in half. What should I mean? If I was to just bring this side up, bring this across, don't I have a rectangle there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So let's pretend then this was a rectangle. So I'm going to ignore this 7. Now, if that was a rectangle, how would I get its area?
multiplying the two sides.
Yeah, multiply what number by what number?
5 by 6,
Perfect. And what's that?
30.
Okay. So if that was a rectangle, I'd have 30 centimeters squared of an area. But it's not, it's a triangle. But you're just after kind of figuring out that the triangle is half the rectangle. So what must I do to this 30 to get the area of this triangle?
Half it,
Perfect. So divide by 2 and you get
15.
15, good, centimeters cubed, or sorry, centimeters squared. Now, if you were to give me a formula for the area of a triangle, what do you think that formula would be? Bearing in mind, the formula for the area of a rectangle is length multiplied by height, or length multiplied by width. So what do you think the formula might be for a triangle?
I know it.
Yeah, go on. Who said I know it?
B multiplied by PH.
Go on.
Base multiplied by perpendicular height.
Yeah. Divided by.
Um,
Remember, we need to get a half of it.
6.
Oh, not 6. No, no. We want to get half of it. So divide
2.
by
Oh,
2.
2.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, you're saying base multiplied by perpendicular height. And we're going,
Yeah.
people are looking, going, what does that mean? Well, let's look at it. The base of this triangle, remember the bottom of it. Here it is, 6. So we're going to multiply by the 6 by the perpendicular height. Perpendicular height is just the height straight up. So it's not this slant height. Remember there was 7 here. It's not that. It's the height from the base straight up to the top. And that's 5. So you said we multiply these two. Yeah, multiply the base by the perpendicular height. And we get 30. But then
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to half it, don't we?
Yeah.
And we get 15, which is exactly what Sophia said there. 15 centimeters squared. Happy enough with that?
Mm.
Right, let's keep going. This triangle here. Can we have a go at the perimeter? Okay, off you go, lads.
$21.
You're saying 21 for the perimeter. Let's see. Alyssa, can you hear us or talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Alyssa, do you want to take this one first, the perimeter?
I really know how to do this one.
Okay, okay. Let's talk you through it, yeah? So perimeter of any object, whether it be triangle or square, is we add up all the outside lengths, yeah? Okay, so let's look at all the outside lengths here. We have a 7. Now shout at me if I'm wrong. We have a 5. And we have a 6.
No,
Oh, good, 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 good. Is the 6 an outside length?
no,
No, what is the 6?
perpendicular height.
Go on, yeah, shout it out.
Perpendicular height.
Very good. The 6 is a perpendicular height, so I don't want the 6. So 6 has nothing got to do with the perimeter. So will I just add up the 7 then here and the 5 and I'm done? Am I?
No,
No? Okay, am I missing something?
other side.
Which is?
7.
Very good. So in order to get the perimeter, I have to add up the 3 sides, which is 5 centimeters plus 7 centimeters plus 5 centimeters, which is, go on, shout at me. Well, can
19.
we add, go on.
19.
Is it 5 and 5 and, oh, God, lads, I'm wrong. Sorry, I'm wrong. Apologies. Now, sorry, lads, I confused you there. That's 5, that's 7, and that's 7, not 5. So 5 and 7 and 7 is 14, and 5 is 19. So well done, Sophia. Even with me confusing you, you got it right. What about the area then? Remember the formula. Base multiplied by perpendicular height divided by 2. So let's identify the base. What's that?
9 centimeters squared.
Go on.
19 divided by 2 is 8.
Now remember, don't jump. You're jumping the steps, aren't you? You're looking and you're going 19 cent. Oh, Jesus, lads, I not waited. I said 19 centimeters squared, and it shouldn't be. It should be 19 centimeters because we're talking about a perimeter, which is a length, which shouldn't be centimeters squared. Okay, apologies. All right, let's rewind. Okay, Area, you said already, the formula was what? For area of a triangle. Base multiply by,
Perpendicular height.
yeah, divided it all by.
2.
Okay, let's follow that formula then. What's the base?
5 centimeters.
Yeah, multiply by, what's the perpendicular height?
7.
Is it?
7 centimeters.
Perpendicular height, remember, is the base straight up.
6 centimeters.
Good, good, good. 7 is called the slant height, but we're not interested in that. We want the perpendicular height, which is always from the base straight up, which is
Yeah.
6 centimeters. Perfect. So 5 multiplied by 6 is, go on, someone shout it at me.
30.
Yeah. And we divide that by 2 and we get 15 centimeters squared. Happy enough?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's keep going. So we have formulas for the area of a rectangle, yeah, and the area of a triangle. But look at this shape. This is a T shape. I can tell you there's no formula for the area of a T. But would you be able to do it? Would you be able to find the perimeter and the area of that shape, even though there's no direct formula for the area of it? How about we start off with perimeter? Perimeter, you add up all the sides, even the ones that I'm not after giving you the length. So off you go, lads. I'll give you a minute to try and figure out what the perimeter of this object is. And remember, the perimeter will be the length. If we start here and we go this plus 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 this. All right, off we go, lads. Okay, we give you one more minute. Okay, 30 seconds.
29 centimeters is the perimeter.
Okay, we'll just give everyone 25 more seconds and then you can talk me through it, Chloe, okay? All right, Chloe. Do you want to talk me through it? So I'll write and you'll tell me what to write, okay? And you'll explain it to me as you're going. So
Yes.
perimeter is what?
29.
Okay, and how do we get that?
9 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 8.
Okay, interesting. Okay, let's go. So we'll take it step by step, yeah, to make sure that everyone's following. So let's start here at this corner. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So you said 9, and that's because we've this length, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've 9 centimeters. Plus, we go down here, we have,
3 centimeters.
okay. Plus, we have this bit here.
3.
Okay. Plus, we have this bit here. Now, I don't have a length for it. I wrote on the line.
4,
How'd you know?
because it's on the other side.
Well, lovely. Then we have this bottom bit here.
3.
How would you get that?
It kind of looks the same as the other one.
It does look the same. Never trust your eye though. Okay, so we're always going to prove something mathematically. So watch this. We know that the length from here to here is what?
9 centimeters.
Okay. And look, this bit over here, you have 3 of it already. And you have
Yeah.
another 3 of it over here. So what do you think the leftover bit from here to here is?
3.
Yeah, so I can write it in if I want, just to make it easier. So you're dead right, it was 3. So it looked like 3, yes, but we proved it there mathematically. And we have this bit going up here.
4.
Yeah. Plus this bit here.
3.
Yeah. Plus this bit here, the last bit.
3.
Okay. And if you add all those up, you do it for me. What do you get?
29.
29 centimeters squared
Yeah.
or centimeters?
Centimeters.
Good, because we're talking about
Length.
length. Good, good, good. Okay. Happy enough with that one, lads?
Yep.
All right. We're getting there. So the next one now is the area of it. So I'm going to give you a few minutes, say 1 minute, to see if you can come up with anything on the area of this shape. Remember, it's not a square, it's not a rectangle, it's something different. It's a T, but maybe you'll be able to know, maybe you'll be able to figure it out based on your prior knowledge, based on what you've learned already to try and solve
Is
that
it
problem.
63?
63. You're saying 63. Okay, 63 centimeters squared. Well, let's leave that over there for the meantime, right? And let's see. We'll give everyone a minute and we'll see what they came up with. And by the way, there's a few different ways of doing this. Okay, so off you go, lads. A minute starting now. Okay, 30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds. Hannah, how are you going on it?
Good.
Okay, well, would you mind if I came to you and you might talk us through your effort on it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Right, so I'll draw as you're talking to me. Right, so off you go.
I think 9 by 3.
9 by 3. Am I guessing it's because this is 9 and this is 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9 by 3 equals, and we'll come to the rationale behind why you did it in a minute, but 9 by 3 is 27, okay? And then what else?
Um, 3 by 4.
3 by 4, okay. We'll come to y in a minute. 3 by 4 is?
12.
Yeah, okay. So keep talking to me.
9 by 4.
Sorry now. Oh, you went 9 by 4 as well, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Keep going. This is what, 36?
And 3 by 3.
3 by 3 is 9. Okay. Okay, and what you do then?
I'm not sure.
Okay, okay, no, no, good effort. I think you're kind of double, I think you're doubling your work there, but let's see, right? So let's work through it together. We don't have the formula, guys, do we, for the area of a T or any of these irregular shapes. All we have the formula for is rectangles, triangles, squares, yeah? So would it be an idea to start splitting this T up into shapes that we know how to get the area of?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a few different ways of doing that. Like I could decide, right, I'm going to split it here. I'm going to split it here. I'm going to get the area of this square. I'm going to get the area of this square. And I'm going to get the area of this rectangle. And I'm going to add the three of them up together. That would be one way, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I could maybe split it a different way. I could split it just straight across here. And I could get the area of this rectangle and then the area of this rectangle and add them together. Would that work?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I could change this T into a rectangle. Look, just by adding a bit here and adding a bit here. Then I get the area of the whole lot of it. Then I get the area of this bit here and this bit here. And would I add it to it or would I take it away this time?
Add it.
Would I? I want the area of the T. I'm after getting the area of this whole square. So this time I'd actually
Minus
have to,
it.
yeah, I'd have to take them away. So there's a few different ways of doing it. Probably the easiest version here is split it here. Now I'm going to try to get the area of this rectangle. I'm going to draw that rectangle up here just to make it a bit clear. Going to put in the lengths that I know. 3 centimeters, 9 centimeters. Can you get the area of that for me? Okay, Hannah, we'll come back to you because you were kind of taking us through it at the start. So the area of the top bit is 3 by 9.
27.
3 by 9, sorry.
27.
Yeah, 27 centimeters squared. And that's this bit done. Now will we get the area of this guy here, yeah? So again, I'll just sketch it. So well, the height of it is 4, isn't it, from this? What about the base?
3.
Very good. We got that already. 3 centimeters. Can you get the area of that for me? 3 by 4?
12.
Yeah, centimeters squared. And I remember you actually getting this answer and getting this answer. But then you continued on, didn't you? And you got more. But was there any need? Have you actually got all the areas you need now? You've got this. You've got this. So what do you think we do with the two answers? Well,
Add.
go on.
Add them.
Yeah, we add them up. We do. Because I'll just try and make it a bit clearer for you. We got the area of the top bit. It was 27 centimeters squared. We got the area of the kind of high bit, just 12 centimeters squared. So if we add the two of them up, we'll be after getting the area of the whole shape. And that is 39 centimeters squared. Happy enough?
Yeah.
Right? One more of them. Here it is. Do you want to have a go at that? Hey, so Dominic, you said 63 at the start. Sorry, just rewinding a bit. You said 63 at the start. Are you happy now that it's 39 and do you know why it may not be your original answer?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, perfect. Right, off we go with this one, lads. You're going to have to divide it first into some shapes. You can divide it here if you want. You could divide it down this way. You could, oops. You could add on a section here, then get the area, the whole area, and then minus this bit. So totally up to you what way you want to do it. In fact, I'd be interested to see what way you do decide to go about it. So off you go, lads. A minute to do that. And we're talking about area this time, right? We'll get on to perimeter. Area. We 30 seconds, lads. Sophia, I'll come to you if you're happy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. 20 seconds we'll give the lads. Okay, Sophia, do you want to talk me through it? Where did you split this shape into two?
I split after the 4.
So here, is it?
Yeah,
And did you go down or across?
down.
Okay. So that's the way you split it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have two rectangles then. You have this one and you have this one. And you're trying to get the area of both, yeah? And then you're going to add the areas together. So do you want to start with this one?
Um, I multiplied the 4 by 5.
Okay, you multiplied 4 by the 5, which is right, yeah, because it's length by width, and 4 by 5, and you got
20.
perfect. Okay, so now you have this area done. Lovely. What about this bit over here then?
I multiplied by 2 by 6.
2 by 6. Where'd you get the 6?
I minus 4 by 10.
Ah, okay. So you're saying this length here is 6 centimeters, yeah? And how
Yeah.
you got that is, correct me if I'm wrong, the whole length you saw as 10 because there's 10. And this bit up here is 4. So you took the 4 from it and you knew that this must be 6, yeah?
Yeah.
And you knew that you needed that length, that 6, because you're getting the area of this and you need the base of it or the width of it, which is 6, and the height of it, which is 2. Yeah, and you multiplied the two of them and you got
12.
lovely. Um, 12 centimeters squared. Are we done or do we have to do something with our two answers?
We have to
Plus
add
them.
them.
Good. And 20 and 12 is 32 centimeters squared, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Last thing then, we need to get the perimeter of it. Perimeter is we add up all the sides. You're already after finding this 6 here, so we can leave it there. So Connor, do you want to get the perimeter for us by adding up all the sides? You there, Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, off you go. So we're adding up all the sides and we're getting the perimeter. And Sophia's already after finding this side for you as well. So I don't think we actually have to find any other sides. We're giving them all. So do you want to talk me through it? We might start over here. Yeah, so off you go. We're adding what?
5 and 10.
Okay, you're going to go down the way, grand. So we're starting here. You're going to go 5, yeah,
5
plus
10 is 15.
10, okay, plus the what?
Plus 2
Yeah, plus the
and plus 6.
okay. Now here's me lying to you. We don't have this here where we put the X. What what length do you think that is, Connor?
2.
Is it? Let's see. The total height is 5, yeah? And this bit over here is 2. So 2 will take us to there. So what do you think the leftover bit is? If the total height is 5 and we have 2 of it, what's the leftover bit?
3.
Perfect. Okay, so we plus the 3. We have
And
that.
then plus 4.
Perfect. And what you get? Someone shouts it out if Connor doesn't have a calculator.
25.
Is it? 15, 16, 17, 23, 23, 26. No, is it 30? No, am I wrong?
Yeah, it's 30.
30? Okay.
Yeah.
30 centimeters, yeah? Shout at me if I'm wrong, lads.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm wrong, or yeah, I'm right.
you're right.
Okay, right. 30 centimeters, right. So, lads, after that, I'd be confident enough. You know how to get the area of a square. You know how to get the perimeter of a square. You know how to get the area of a triangle. You know how to get the perimeter of a triangle. And you know how to get the area of these kind of different shapes, like T's or I don't know what you call this, maybe an L. Right, last one, lads, right? And I'm not going to tell you how to do this. You're going to figure it out yourself. This is a little bit different. And it's quite interesting actually how it's done. So in this one we have a circle. Now the problem with a circle is centimeter squares won't fit perfectly into that, will they?
No.
So it's going to be very difficult for us to just use length by width and multiply the two and get our answer. It'll be really difficult. But let's leave the area for a second. What about the perimeter? Perimeter of a circle is what?
360.
Well, no, that's the amount of degrees, okay? But perimeter of a circle is the length from, let's say we start here and we go all the way around the circle and back here, yeah? So imagine we cut the circle here. We cut it and we straightened out the whole length and then we measured it. Yeah, that would be the circumference or the perimeter of the circle. In a circle, we call it circumference, but it means the same as perimeter. But that's going to be quite difficult, is it, lads? Would you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, maybe if I gave you a bit of string, you'd be able to kind of map the shape of the circle and then straighten out the string and measure it. But that wouldn't be an exact way of doing it either. Can anyone think of how you might go about it? And I've given you this for a reason. The diameter is 10 centimeters. So diameter is, remember we said, just straight across the middle, the length of it is 10 centimeters. So could anyone here figure out how you'd go about calculating the perimeter of it? No? Okay. Well, I'm not telling you. So this is for you to spend 10 minutes when I finish up here trying to figure out something. Okay. You're probably not going to be right, but I don't care. I just want you trying to come up with a method that you might find to find the circumference of that circle. Here's what I will tell you though. Okay. Have any of you heard of pi before? You have, because I spoke about it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was pi? Remember we went downtown and we started, I suppose, identifying what pi was and what its number was. So can anyone give me a um, simple definition of what pi is? Hmm?
Splitting something up into even groups.
Um, Not so much, Dominic. Right. Well, people say pi is 3.14. Okay. People say that. That's kind of correct, right? It's actually 3.141592653539, and actually it keeps going on and on and on. Maybe a more, I suppose, better way of saying it, pi is 22/7. That would be more accurate. And the most accurate way is you can just call pi pi. And it's like you just draw those two lines down, a squiggly thing across. Now, most people, your parents and most people in the world will know that pi is 3.14. But what they mightn't know is where did it come from? And did we not go downtown? Remember for one of the things on the maths train? and we figured out pi. Do you remember that? We went down to the Abbey Mill and you went to the big circular thing there. And I asked you to find out something for me. I asked you to measure across the diameter of the circle. And then I asked you to estimate how many times that diameter would wrap around the circle. And how many times did G kind of say it wrapped around the circle? Well, even if you were to estimate, look, have a look at the diameter. Look, there it is. How many times do you think that length would wrap around the circle?
Twice.
Twice, you're saying? Anyone else?
Twice.
Twice? I can tell you it's longer.
3 times.
3 times, you're getting close.
5.
No, way too big. You're getting close.
4.
No, no, no.
Five.
Closer.
3.5.
Oh, you're getting very close.
2.5.
No. Stick with the
Oh.
tree.
3 and 4. 3 and 3/4.
Oh, you're close.
3.1415.
I give you a hint. You're staring at the number.
3.14159265359.
Yes. So if anyone asks you what pi is, you can say, well, it's 3.14 rounded to 2 decimal places. But if they ask you, well, where did you get it from? You will say pi is the amount of times that the diameter of a circle will wrap around its circumference. Yeah? Is that fair enough, lads? So in
Yeah.
every single circle, look, in this circle, the diameter wraps around the circumference 3.14 times. I'm just going to round to 2 decimal places. In this circle, same again. In the teeniest, tiniest circle, diameter wraps around the circumference 3.14 times. In the biggest circle that you could imagine, diameter wraps around the circumference 3.14 times. All right? Now I want you to use that knowledge to find for me the circumference of this circle. Because I'm telling you the diameter is 10 centimeters. And you know that that diameter will wrap around the circle, its circumference, 3.14 times. I'm going to tell you nothing more than that. Okay, you come up with your answer. And the very last thing is, right, and this is probably going to be very tricky, but I'd like you to give it 10 minutes. I think a lot of you are going to be able to come up with the perimeter. I think you're going to get this. Okay, based on me telling you the diameter is 10 centimeters. And the diameter wraps around the circumference 3.14 times. I want you next to try and figure out what the area of this circle is. The area, the amount of stuff inside it. Now that's tricky, but there is a way. Okay, can you spend 10 minutes, lads, at that trying to figure out some sort of a method? And next week you might show me your answers. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, happy to leave it at that. If you have any questions, let me know now. Well, any questions?
No.
No? Okay. We'll stop the recording, lads. Well done, very good. That's your maths done for today, bar the 10 minutes. You're going to just try and figure out that. After 10 minutes, stop. Right? It's not to take all day, just 10 minutes trying to figure out something along those questions. If you want, by all means, send me on your answer. If you want to do a video and save it and email it on to me, that's fine too. But you don't have to, because we'll talk about it when we get back to school. Okay?